Movie recommendation. If you want to understand the culture of the Carolinas, you need to watch this movie. I was pulled aside by an attorney, a doctor, and a laborer, warning me they were so worried what might happen to me if I'm not a Christian woman. Well, I've been abused by not, I believe, motivated by me not being a Christian woman, and I intend to take this.
I think one of the most emotional moments of my life was the night that I was initiated into the Klan. I was led into the Clavin Hall, which was dark, and the only light that I could see was a fire cross, and that put me through the ceremony. Purified me with water. He laid his hand on the shoulder and said, "You are part of the invisible empire."
Invisible empire.
Remarkable. And there was a tremendous applause throughout the auditorium, and I came up off the floor really in tears, because that's what I've been looking for all my life, an opportunity to be heard, an opportunity to be something.
I first told him, hell no, I will never, ever but kill him. That's all I want. That was on my heart, to kill him. And this is the kind of reputation that I have in Durham. I'm not bragging about it, but it is the truth. You can call Durham, and they will tell you, no, I will not take no for an ounce. I have to have the word yes, because all of our blood, when it comes out, is the same color. I haven't seen any blood different yet than the color of mine. And I'm saying, whatever you believe in, I keep saying it. Stand on it, baby. Stand on it.
Stand on it, baby. Stand on it. And I have had an attorney in Apex who bragged at how he worked so closely with our North Carolina state government. He was so concerned what may happen to me if I'm not a Christian. I spoke with that man for 3 hours. Yes, I was wearing a little tank top. Yes, I was. 3 hours I spoke with that man. And in the end of that conversation, I stood up at his desk, and I tapped my finger on his desk, and I told him, I said, the Jesus that I was taught about would be repulsed by the interaction that you just had with me for 3 hours. I said, you insulted me, you threatened me. And then I gave him advice. I said, if you're trying to bring people to Jesus, why don't you kindly put your name on a business card and invite people to call you if they need help. But I no longer believe that that's what, I don't even want to say what I thought, but that's one example that happened. The second example was when I had chemo, and a doctor here in Mint Hill had me come into his office because he has women who don't know how to answer a phone. So he had me come into his office over the weekend so he could check my whatever. Yes, my girlfriends were aware of this. When I was in the meeting with him, he wanted me to read some book. I wish I could remember the name of the book. He was so worried what may come of me if I'm not a Christian. So those are two things. And yet a third one was a person who was a personal friend who I can no longer speak to. In fact, there's two personal friends now, but one personal friend, he too was a Christian, and he had chosen his team. And he too told me that he was fearful of what might come of me if I did not submit to Christianity. So that's just my experience in North Carolina. And I am treated like it is a sin to advocate against rape and incest. When I began to advocate around 2013, rape kits sat untested in Charlotte. Now, at least they've been tested, and I've revealed some pretty prolific rapist families here in North Carolina. I need to follow up on that. Find out if it has been swept under the rug. What I'm witnessing is people with money can have their names removed. Lead us to believe that people with wealth around here don't do anything wrong, when in fact I think they may be the most aggressive in harming us. I don't know what's true. I'm just exploring it. And people treat me like it's a sin to do so. I'm disgusted.